What is your attitude of gratitude? What are little things every day that light you up? Or what I like to call, what are your everyday gratefuls? They're little things, they're little moments, they're little movements, they're little ahas and just becauses throughout the day. And they're little things that make you smirk or in your head go, yeah, that was sweet, or laugh out loud. They don't have to be major, they can be small. It's the small things that are the big things. I've led a really amazing life. I'm really grateful for everything I've had. I have had an amazing career. I've had an amazing family and friends. I have a great roof over my head, food in my belly. I've always had an attitude of gratitude my whole life. The last few years have been really, really hard and really frustrating. And I've had to come out of a place where I needed to shift my mindset towards more positivity. A couple years ago, I got hit with not one, but two autoimmune diseases, Hashimoto and gluten ataxia. And to say they knocked me down to my knees would be an understatement, to say the least. I had so many days where I hardly had any energy. My hair was falling out. It got to the point where walking, talking, eating, being out in public were so difficult for so long. Everything was an explosion of sight, sound, colors. Something as simple as going to the grocery store became a really, really big deal. And one day I went for a walk. It was a really wobbly walk and it took me a long time to get a very short distance. And I sat on a bench and I was exhausted beyond belief. And I was pissed off at the universe, to say the least. And I was sweating and I just felt completely deflated as I sat there on that bench. And as I sat there, I realized my mind, my body, and my soul were not hanging out in the same room, and I needed to change things. I needed to change things here and bring them all back together again. And I said, I'm gonna start listing every day 10 reasons why I'm grateful. And I sat on the bench, and it took me a long time to come up with one, because I was a little angry at the universe. And I said, something along the lines of, I'm really grateful for my legs because they're kind of working today, but not so really. I added this disclaimer about this long to the end of it. I said, okay, that's really bad, do over. So I tried it again. And this time I said, I'm really grateful for my legs. They're working better than yesterday, but still they could be working better. Again, I put, a mile-long disclaimer on the end of it. And I thought, this is ridiculous. This is not the energy. I'm not creating a change in energy here. I'm still stuck in the same old energy. And then I realized, keep it simple. Just keep it simple. And I simply closed my eyes and in my head said, I am grateful for my beautiful legs. Simple, that's it. I am grateful for my beautiful legs. And I kept it at that, and all of a sudden I felt a shift, and I felt like the mind, body, and soul were hanging out in the same room again. And I thought, that's it. There are a lot of people out there that have legs that don't work at all. There are people who don't have legs. I am grateful for my beautiful legs. And as I sat there, I felt the sun hitting my face, and I was so grateful that these legs, didn't matter what their ability level were in at the time, they got me to that bench. And I was absorbing the sun and the vitamin D that my body really, really needed. And I got to stare out at the lake from that bench that my legs got me to. I am grateful for my beautiful legs. I give everyday gratefuls all the time now. Something as simple as, I am so grateful to go to a grocery store, because that was a big deal for the last several years. I'm really grateful that on February 1st of this year, I did one push-up. One, that's it. All I did was one push-up, but it's taken me 6 years to get back to that point to just do one push-up. And I screamed in my Pilates class and everyone was excited and it was okay to break the silence. It was joy-filled, tears of joy. So I say to you, if you're at a point in your life where you've been put in the universal timeout chair, as I like to say, if you've, been benched and you can't find 5 or 10 reasons to be grateful that day, just pick one. Find one. Keep it so simple. Keep it simple. And then maybe one day you'll add 2, and then 3, and then 4. And then it'll just be easy. But bring the mind, body, and soul back together again with your attitude of gratitude every day.